Good morning.
Good morning.
Look at Happy Kev.
Yeah.
Friday morning, baby.
Hey, Kevin, are Mike and Frank usually on site in the morning?
Mike.
Lundgren.
Oh,
Michael.
yeah, Michael's not there. He usually works out of the office. Frank's there.
All right. That's probably who we want to talk to anyway, but
Yeah, I want to provide Michael some assurance that we're taking him and his project seriously. So I'm sure he'll find out we were there, but I was hoping he'd be on site to
yeah, Frank just replied to me. He said he'll be there.
give him a little chit chat, put our arm around him a little bit. So. Oh, that was you?
Yeah, that was me.
That was you. Awesome. All right, Izzy.
You guys
What do
ready?
you got for this fine Friday?
All right. Happy Friday, guys. Good morning. It's April 25th. We're going to be switching it up today. New module, Advanced Strategies with Grant Cardone. And then we're going to be watching texting during engagement, immediate texting, and the management call.
Number one, texting is my favorite one. During engagement, during the engagement, literally they're with me, they're on the phone with me, or they're on my website. I want to see if I can push a text to their cell phone. This will increase your transaction conversions by 40 times, okay? 40 times by simply using the phone you have to push data to the phone they have. When you do this, I want you to use information overload. You know what that means? If not, go back to sell the fundamentals of selling. Information overload is when I give people more information than they ask for. Number two, choices and inventory. If he's looking at big boy watch, I want you to take him down a model and I want you to show him something even more expensive, even if he's crying about the price already. Number three, other information in the space, data, information, product information about the product, maybe even another brand here, going back to choice of inventory. Also, use data that you want to be discarded. Do you understand that? When you text, I want you to send data to see if they will discard that content. Why? Because when they say no, I wouldn't want that. I would never look at green or whatever the case is, then you got clear about what they do want. Try this. Immediate texting within 5 minutes of engagement. Look, I can improve your chances with a contact by 100 times if all you did was text within 30 minutes. Do you understand that? I just had a lead, okay? If I can text within 30 minutes, okay, I convert. I improve your chances of closing that contact by 100 times. The odds of qualifying that lead within 30 minutes improves by 21 times. Now, what's the difference between a conversion and a qualification? Look, you're talking to people that aren't even qualified. The odds that I can get somebody on the phone, talk to them, and actually qualify them as to product needs, problem they're trying to solve, their budget possibly, when they're going to do something, improves by 21 times. What is the takeaway here? Text within the first 30. Text within the first 30 if you missed the first 5. And if you blew it on the first 60 seconds, make sure it's the first 5. If not, go to the first 30 minutes. It's critical. A management call within 30 minutes of contact, even if you've done the text in 60 seconds, or even another follow-up call in 5 minutes. If you have not made contact and or have not progressed this, or even if you have, I want you to do a management call. I want you to have somebody in your organization pick up the phone or an email, you know how bad I don't like emails, or a text, and have a management from a third party, another person in your organization, send out a communication. Keep this in mind. The odds of contacting a lead after the first hour deteriorate by 10 times. So don't tell me about, oh my gosh, man, we're desperate, we're overwhelming the customer. They don't want this. Look, your chances of actually ever getting in contact with this customer go down 10x. If you've read my book, you know you don't want to do this. This is 10x in reverse if you wait an hour. What I want to do is I want to make 3 contacts in the first hour, but you got to get creative. Use the management call within the first 30 minutes, and it's going to improve your chances of getting in front of a client, converting them, and selling them your product.
Yeah.
Feed.
Yeah, I mean, I love it when I see Grant Cardone's guys in action and they do all this to us. It's really impressive. And you know, once my cousin told me, like, instead of getting like mad or irritated, just sit back and watch what they do. Once I switched that mindset, now it's like, oh man, now I'm watching them work their magic. You know, I'm happy when they call me because you get to learn from them. Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Yep.
they don't give up, man. They're like a pit bull on a fucking steak.
Yeah.
Eat in there, and they're just like, no, you ain't going anywhere, man. You're not going anywhere.
I got a question. Will ClickFunnels integrate with HubSpot?
Yeah.
I do not know.
There's got to be like an API or whatever. I don't know if I'm using the right acronym, but it's like some sort of data connection, you know, space
Yeah.
docking.
Yeah, you could use Zapier to create those integrations and then kind of have them speak to each other.
Zapier?
Zapier.
Zapier.
Fucking software.
Yeah. I'm like,
Too many
oh,
fucking
man.
softwares, man.
Yeah, why can't we get one software that does everything?
But if it
want
gets,
to do?
it can't be that expensive, and if it gets people that are clicking or jumping into our meeting into the CRM in an organized way, then
Yeah, no,
I mean, we get
it's-
even for the South Bay, the Builders Forum is a good lead generator.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people want to go to those. So, and even if they don't go, they're signing up, you know?
still getting their info.
Yeah.
All right, so what's it gonna take, Izzy?
I don't know. What do you guys want done?
Well, it sounds like Aaron wants to connect HubSpot to ClickFunnels.
Or at least to understand, maybe first we look at the cost and see if, I mean, if it's fucking $300 a month, it might not be worth it. But if it's like $20, I'm sure it's a subscription. I don't know.
Let's map out, let's do this. Let's map out what we want to accomplish,
Yeah.
and then we'll work backwards to see how to make it happen.
Yeah,
do it.
because once it's linked, we can turn that shit into overdrive and find other ways to get a form out there for someone to fill out.
Yeah.
And then we're just harvesting data. It's in the system. Michael has more targets.
Yeah.
We've
Plus, we
got,
should be able to set up some automations to where they're getting something from us without anybody having to touch it. So
that's a good point.
that'd be huge.
Though, have you guys been, I know we just got HubSpot, but have you guys, how deep did you get into the automations when you had it before?
I didn't do
Not at all.
anything with it.
But it's got to be kind of similar, right?
It's,
So you
it's on
probably
like
have,
site,
you
right?
have like a good
Yeah.
baseline of like, okay, it should work like this, you know?
Yeah, I think Michael and Izzy have been working together on some of that, right?
Yeah, Michael has his workflows getting started.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's been cranking
Yeah.
away on it in the background.
That's awesome.
All right.
We'll
pro
talk, Aaron, and then see
marketing
what you want. I'm wondering if it's like just like a transfer of data or you know.
Basically, yeah, just a way that so that we're not because like a lot of the contacts, it would be nice if they just went into HubSpot immediately.
Yeah.
Anyone on the meeting, so I can go, hey, who was that person, and like go find them. Because I'm finding it's kind of like, I know we can go on ClickFunnels, but it would be cool if it all went to HubSpot, just so
Yeah.
we had a contact list being generated. And then I could take them and move them to, okay, they're a contractor or whatever. We can tag them appropriately, right?
All right.
Okay.
I
We'll
like
talk
that.
more about it though.
Yeah.
All right. Marketing pro tip. What do you got, Is?
Yeah. Use those follow-ups, use those techniques when you're on a sales call. send those texts, those rapid texts with information on them. They're huge. They work because I remember when I was on these calls with Grant Cardone, they'd send me a text, right? So we got this sales deck that we started creating for Mike. It has all of our information, all of our slides that we've created in the past. So the faster you get started creating those, it's going to be a lot easier for you to create content, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to start following up with guys that you're trying to close on these sales. So get them created, get them going, just get started. Let's go.
Bam.
Bam.
All right. Estimating news. Sand Creek, we did our first review with Michael yesterday. We've got that thing pretty close to being wrapped.
90% probably.
Jared's working on Bayside, campus at Bayside.
Swamp at Bayside.
But it's, I mean, that's shaping up to be what, like 6 to 8 million, somewhere in that range.
I think last I checked, it was like 6.4.
Okay. Anita, we got some underground numbers. I think we're still waiting for
Concreta.
that concrete number.
Victor in here.
No, he's not in here. Let's see here. What else do I got there? Daily wins. All right, so I did talk to Steve Savage yesterday. We're not going to get Crestmore, but he's got another project, a 50 lot townhome project that he's sending us. Ben should be sending us the invite sometime today or tomorrow, or I guess that'd be Monday. So we didn't get the job, but we did get a lot of critical data. First bit of critical data was on $1.4 million. We were $25,000 less than Strange and Chalmers, or Chalmers and Strange, whoever they call themselves. So our numbers were fucking tight. His only hesitation was he felt it was too large a project for us to take on as our first concrete sidewalk curb and gutter job for toll. So didn't get it, but we got our foot in the door. We found out that our fucking estimate was tight.
Yeah.
And they've got a complete, this job that Kevin's going to send us is actually a complete project. Like, we can look at it and see if we want to do the whole package, right?
Okay.
So there's a ton of good shit that came out of it. So, can't take it as a loss. We took it as it was another win with toll. It put us in an elevated position that we even went for it. Our numbers were good. So I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, Sean, quick question.
Yeah.
Quick question, so you could educate the viewers here. So there's going to be contractors out there that are trying to go for these jobs, but they're going to be told that they're too small. So why is that the reason? Why does that, how could this help people to come in like ready, so that way they're big enough, or you know what I mean?
So
I don't know if it's a big and small thing.
yeah, there's basically toll, the particular project that we were looking at. There's a lot of carrying costs for them. So there's a lot of risk in the job if they don't hit their targets. And because it's such a large job, they want to go with in their comfort zone of using somebody who's performed for them in the past. So the best way is to always be confident and always, have something to show them, which was something we didn't really have. We didn't have an example that specifically fit what we were going to be doing for them. We had examples of things that were similar, but not to that scale. And then, just keep showing up.
So it's not a matter of sizing, like Aaron said, so it's a matter of capability? Yeah.
Familiarity and like proof of execution in the past is what it feels like to me. We did
Okay.
the small little inlet or whatever inlet structure for them. They want to see like some middle ground before they want to get in the trenches with us on a bigger job before they give us an even bigger one, probably.
Yeah.
See how we handle, anything but a 10-day job or whatever, probably.
All right. So,
Yeah.
so is it just like something that you need to get done with them, like slowly move up their steps, or is this like something that you could have done in the past and you have proof,
It's like
pictures or
grabbing
something?
for the boob too early on prom night, you know?
Mhm.
Gotta like take your
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Okay.
they didn't want us, they're just looking to cut our teeth on something that's a little less critical to them. Right?
Okay.
That's all.
That's cool.
So it's, this just goes back to relationships and fostering those relationships, proving yourself on something that is smaller, and then that opens the door to bigger things. So,
So it's the game. Yeah, you got to get tested, battle tested, and then you move up in the ranks.
yeah,
That's cool.
And
All right.
and I think the way we handled that letdown with, I know we're gonna handle it well, and we're just gonna keep pushing forward. We'll actually like, show what we're about, show our character, and we're not gonna give up.
no,
Because there's people that well, fuck this, and then they walk away,
not doing anymore. I'm not
They-
gonna do
and then
more
it's
work.
like,
for
all right.
you guys. They're never gonna use me.
See you later.
Yeah.
Glad we figured
so-
that out. How you react
Yeah.
to letdown,
Good to know. Yeah, because I mean, it's happened more than once. Shay, now Toll. Yeah.
Shay
I didn't
was
know that
like
was
a
part of the
little,
game.
it definitely is kind of the same thing. Shay was more of like a bureaucratic administrative thing. We just had to get through their onboarding process. But yeah, they're kind of the same.
Know the game.
Gotta know the game, play to win. Don't
Yeah.
give up. Don't get mad. Can't get mad. Just keep moving.
Keep pushing.
Jacaranda was signed off yesterday, so good job, Nathan and team, on that one. We got our first pour off at Walmart yesterday. Aaron and I are going up there this morning to go check that out, meet with the Shames guys. We got a call back from John Whitney on something we priced last year.
8 months ago.
Yeah, it was a long time
It
ago.
was in August
Wow.
2024.
So, see what that turned. That was a little waterline job up in, where was it?
Daly City.
Daly City. So, see, team updates. We've got Heather, second week down. She's still here. Woo! And the search for our next estimator continues. So, that's what we got rolling over here. Kevin, how you doing?
It's looking frosty.
Yeah, I am Frosty. I'm doing well. I'm getting all of my paperwork in order for Los Banos, and then I need to start working on Santa Clara today, and getting my proposal ready for Santa Clara. Are you guys bidding on that?
Santa Clara.
Santa Clara
think so.
Walmart for, I
Talking
think,
about Milpitas,
No,
no,
it's another GC. It's EC.
TSI
What is it?
or
Yeah,
something.
ESI.
Yeah. T
yeah, I
or
don't think
something like
we dumped that one because we've got too much going on in here.
When's it due today?
no, it's not due, I don't think, until Monday. Can't be due today, otherwise I'm screwed.
I mean, all right.
All right,
I'm
put
gonna
it-
pull a Sean and say it's probably not. Probably like a half-hour job, dude.
It'll take you a couple hours, 10-minute task.
Well, we'll find out today.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna put it back up on the board.
Hey,
Let's go.
but I am
Let's go.
struggling. I'm struggling to get information from Tim and his son. Like, his son never calls back about anything, but like, I've called Tim, and left voicemails, and just looking for information on some of the proposals that I provided. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Where did I end up?
But think of it this way, Kevin. Because I've been on that side of the battlefield or whatever of that table. They're getting, it's you times like X subs times the amount of people that bid on it. So if there's 15 subs, there's 50 people calling them, and so it's like, I know it's tough, but have you been? I mean, you get overwhelmed really easily in these right in the in between zone before after bid and before award, and they're just like fuck it, you get kind of just beat into submission by calls.
Well, that's fine. I'll just show up at the office.
Yeah. Are you
There you go.
texting them or are you calling them?
You sent him a personal note?
I have not, I texted him and then called him, I don't know, last week.
Okay.
Go get yourself, go to Hallmark and get yourself some thinking of you cards and send them out next week.
Yeah.
Send him a $100 gift certificate to the restaurant that's near his office.
Bam.
Yeah.
See, I got all kinds of great ideas for you.
Yeah.
There was guys coming in flicking people silver eagles. Like there's all kinds of small levels of bribery. Like it's kind of cool. Just showered with weird gifts, you know.
Just gotta keep after it, man. Don't take it personal though. That's what Aaron's trying to say. Is it's a lot going on every day.
It's not you, it's them.
Yeah, it's not you.
Yeah. Yep.
You'll get your feedback. All right. Well, I guess we will see you in about an hour, and we'll see the rest of you later today.
Hey, Kevin, you could tell them you're pulling your bid. I bet they'll call you back in that case. Hey, I gotta pull my bid, dude.
I don't know if I'm
What do
willing
you
to
mean?
roll the dice in
I'm
this
just kidding.
manner.
Gonna be good, dude. You're gonna be good.
Yeah.
All right. We'll catch you guys later, and Izzy, we'll see you on Monday. Or actually, I guess we're gonna see you tomorrow. Are you able to do anything with us tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be on the call.
Okay, cool. I think we're at 9 o'clock tomorrow because it's a non-neighborhood day.
Yeah.
All right, cool. See
Hey,
you
guys.
guys. Bye.